that gifted you with
freedom!
So my first guest today on my show is a modern student from American Canyon High School. So I hear that in American Canyon High School in Humanities 11 classes, you guys have been reading about Equiano and his writings. I would like to know how Equiano's writings are educating you about slavery.
They educated me about slavery because it shows how a slave feels about what's going on with the situation. How he feels so torn about being separated from his sister. Yeah.
Oh, you guys have also been reading about Abigail Adams' letter to her husband. Do you believe that Abigail Adams will be impressed with how women's rights are going today?
She would be impressed with it right now, but we're not fully equal as the men, but we still have a lot of rights.
Finally, you also read about the Bill of Rights, and I would like to know which amendment in the Bill of Rights is most important to you and why.
To me, the most important is the Fourth Amendment, which is search and seizure. Why is it important to me? Because if I look suspicious one day, I'm just walking along, and the police just comes up to me, I'll just say, oh, do you have the right to say why I look so suspicious, or do you actually have a warrant to search me?
Oh, do you believe that the Second Amendment should be better enforced within the newer government?
I believe so, because they take it for granted. They just say, oh, we have a right to bear arms, so let's just do whatever we want. Let's just shoot things and not think about the actions and the consequences.
Oh, thank you for coming on to my show. Oh, my next guest on my show today is an attorney from New York City. So earlier in the show, we were talking about the Bill of Rights, and I would like to know which amendments do you believe are taken for granted by Americans?
Well, the amendments 15, 19, and 26 all have to do with voters' rights. And it's kind of ironic how Americans have the right to vote compared to other countries, and yet we don't go to the polls and vote, and then we complain about the results of the poll when we could have voted.
Do you believe that slavery took too long to be ruled as unconstitutional?
Compared to other civilized countries at the time, I do believe it took too long.
How has immigration changed the way that the American dream is perceived?
The American dream is always going to stay the same, the way that the founding fathers wrote it, but the American dream can be changed through opinions of different immigrants and where they came from. So I don't believe immigration has changed the American dream, only added its diversity between everything in America.
Good answer. Thanks for coming on to my show today. So our final guest on today's show is someone who is very important in America. We went all the way back in time and brought back one of our very own founding fathers, John Adams. So John, why do you believe slaves were so necessary in America?
Slaves were really necessary because we were organizing what we wanted for America. We're thinking about the future of it, and we didn't have time to do any other stuff back at our actual home. So that's why we brought slaves to do those for us.
Okay, this next question is not just about slaves, but about people in general. So why do you believe that men had equal rights during that time, but women did not?
So women were just a housewife, and men actually just did the work.
What do you believe was the biggest boost for the American economy?
The biggest boost for us was cotton and slaves.
Well, it was nice having you on my show today, John.
It's a pleasure. Go back in time now.
God bless America. Thank you for tuning into the Oprah Show today. It was very nice having you. So have a very freedom-filled American day. On how long it took for slavery to be ruled as unconstitutional.
But the same ideology of the American dream from our founding fathers is always sorry.
Go.
Freedom!